everyone. Welcome to my channel, guys. I am ready for the new year. I have bought my cups, 2023 cups. I found these at the dollar store, and I bought them, well, it's $1 and more, and I bought these for $1.99. So I bought one that has the year 2023, which I've never bought any cups that has 20, the year on it. And this is my first time, so I'm hoping that this year is going to bring us a lot of luck to everyone, and a lot of blessings, and a lot of work and money to be able to pay our debt and to be able to save what we need to save. Guys, I am happy for the new year coming. I want to be in a happy mood. I want to bless the new year and for the new year to bring me all the blessings that I could get. And I also wish blessings for everyone else, not just for me, but for everyone. But guys, we're still in the old year. Today is the 31st of December. And I'm still in the old year. And in the old year, two of my friends, guys, have died, have passed away. Guys, I am so sad. Today, I got a call saying that a girl that I worked with for 16 years, she died. She is a little bit older than I am. I think she's like in her 60s, early 60s. And she died, guys, and it just broke my heart. And this is not the two of my friends died, not just one, two. This friend of mine that I worked with, she died on the 27th, and my other friend, she died in the beginning of the week. And guys, I am just so heartbroken because heartbroken for them that they were hard workers, that they tried to save, that their life just passed them by, and they did not get to do anything but work and save. Guys, after this loss, I have been thinking a lot, and it's something to put in my head and to also put in your guys' head, that our life is passing by so quick. Guys, we were waiting for December, and look, December for Christmas, not December, for Christmas, and Christmas has already passed. Guys, we are ready for the new year, and in a day, the new year will be passing too. Guys, we have to make the best out of our days and out of our months and years. We have to make the best out of it, because we never know when the calling is coming, and we've got to be ready for our next journey. Guys, I'm not ready. I don't know about you. I am not ready. I fight every day to live, and I am not ready to go. But then who is? No one is. But I don't just want to make my life just saving and budgeting, saving and budgeting. It is good, and I am going to do it. But I also want all of us to think that it's not just work and budgeting. It is having some fun with family, friends, going out and preparing for our vacation so that we can be stress-free, and that we can be, relaxed and enjoy every day, and enjoy our work. Because if we're working every single day and we are not putting that extra effort to take some time off to be able to relax and rest, guys, we're just going to be stressed out. And I know what I'm saying, because when I was working, that's what happened. I worked myself to death, where my doctor told me that I had two choices: to quit my good job, that high-paying job that I was working for the government, inspecting meat, and I had to quit it because I was overworked, and that's all I did was work, pay bills, and save a little bit of money, and that's how I started my business. I was working myself to death and not taking the time to enjoy my life. So guys, yes, all my life that I was growing up and being older, all I did was work and save. And that's about it, and pay bills. I have not gone anywhere or did anything. Now, on my later years, I have gone to Mexico for, it's going to be like 7 times that I've gone to Mexico in all my time that I've met my husband. It's been about 7, 8 times, and that's all I have done. I haven't done too much more after that. So guys, this year I want to take my time. I want to do a New Year's resolution. I think that's called resolution. New Year's resolution, where I am going to change my life. Look at my friends, where they're at right now. And me with my stress, I'm killing myself, and I don't want to die. I'm not ready yet. So I am going to try my darnest to get out of this hole that I'm in. And I have. Yesterday, I told my husband, let's get out. Let's do whatever. We went and done some shopping for the new year. And we got out. And I said, I'm not going to be in this bed anymore. And I'm going to bundle up, and I'm getting out, because this bed is eating me up. I have been sick for 8 weeks, and it's enough. I am not letting this sickness take a hold on me. I am going to take a hold of myself, and I'm going to be able to get out. Now, guys, a lot of us are not able to take trips, and I understand that. Everybody's lives are different. We all are budgeting for different things. But guys, for our sanity, for our health, we need to take that time off. We need to go, even if it's 2-3 days, we need to get out. So I have always been wanting to go on a cruise. And I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me that, but that's my next goal, is to go on that cruise for 3 days. That's all I'm going for. But it's enough. It's going out for 3 days. If I like it, then maybe next time I'll go for longer. But right now, I want to try it out for 3 days. So what I did was, when my son said he would go with me, I started saving. And I've been doing really well with that. I think I have. We looked into, for February, we looked into some tickets. And I think I have already the money for the tickets. If nothing changes between now and the time that we get our tickets, I have enough money already for my tickets. So where there's a way, there's a will. I have decided that this year I'm going to do a lot of different things. If you've seen 3 videos back, I did my unstuffing of my dollar jar. Well, this jar has some dollars now, but it's going to get stuffed with 20s, 10s, and all that. And when I get it full, I think I'm just going to let it fill up, if I don't change my mind, fill up. And whenever I have this, even if I go out of town for a place to where because I love the ocean, I love water. So even if we go to Monterey, because I live in California, if we go to Monterey, or we go to the beach, or we go anywhere that we go, I'm going to start saving. Because guys, it's not just saving, it's not just working, it's spending time with family, and it's getting out for our health and for our sanity. And once we get back, then we come back with a strong will, so that we can come back and start all over again with work and with saving. I know a lot of friends of mine wish that they can go out, but they don't put in the effort to do that. I see, sometimes you see things that people are doing, but you don't want to tell them anything. I have a friend that asked me a question, so I'm going to relay it to you guys. And it's something to think about. My friend asked me, Fatima, I don't understand. You don't work. And I know you have a little business, but you also owe a lot of money. And I said, yes, you're right. And she told me, she goes, well, then why is it that you, whenever you want to go out, it's not a lot. I don't go out a lot. But when I do decide to go, I go. And she says, and I'm not able to do that. And I told her, I said, friend, I know what you're doing, but I can't tell you that. I said, I can't tell you, how to run your life. I can't tell you, I see what you're doing, but I am not going to tell you what you are doing wrong. And she asked me to please to tell her what I was doing wrong. So what she was doing wrong. And I said, okay, if you're not going to get mad at me, I'm going to tell you. And she said, yes, that she wanted to tell me that she wanted me to tell her. And I said, okay. I go, friend, I go, I'm not going to say her name or anything, but I'm just going to say friend. That way, you know that I'm talking about her. I said, friend, I said, okay, one of the things that I see that you're doing wrong is this. You work a lot. And she goes, yes. And I go, I know you work a lot, but does your money go a long ways? And she said, no. And I said, and I know why it doesn't go a long ways. And she asked me why. And I told her, I said, well, friend, I go, do you know how many times I go eat a month out? And she goes, no. I said, sometimes I go one time a month. Sometimes I don't go nothing. I cook at home. I go because when I go out to eat, it's $70. If me and my kids and my husband go out to eat, it's $70. Well, if I don't eat the whole month and I eat what we have here at home and I cook, because I can just basically cook anything. And whatever I don't know how to cook, I go to YouTube and I get the recipe and I follow it. So I could eat anything and I can make it probably healthier and better at home than going out to eat. So with that $70 that instead of me paying them $70, I could stuff that $70 in here. And if I have money to go eat out, why don't I have money to take a trip? Me and my family. So what I do is, instead of going out to eat, I save my money. From now on, instead of going out to eat, if I can afford to get $70 or $50, whatever you afford to go eat out with, if I afford that, why don't I either stuff the $70 every month here, and by the end of 5-6 months, I have enough money to go out and go do whatever I want to do and go take a trip. Another thing that I told her, I said, and even if you want to go out to eat one time, instead of going to an expensive restaurant, why don't you go to, let's say, McDonald's, or go to Wingstop, or whatever you want to go, something that is not too expensive. And instead of paying $50 or $60, you pay at another place $30, and the rest of the $30 you put it in your jar and you let it fill up. So guys, what I want you guys to think about is it is the littlest mistakes that sometimes we make is what causes us not to have money. And that's what I told her. And she told me that I was right. Then I told her, I go, how many times do you go out to the stores and you really don't need anything, but you go to the stores because you're bored? And she goes, quite a bit. And I go, and every time you go to the stores, do you buy something? And she says, yes, I buy sometimes a purse, I buy some shoes, I buy whatever. I go, do you really need them or do you want them? She goes, no, I don't need them, I want them. And I told her, I says, well, I don't go to the stores all the time. I says, I only go when I need to go, not when I want to go. And just because I am bored at home, I am not going to go out to the store and spend something that I don't have. So while you're spending something that you want, that you don't need, I'm home filling up my jar. And that's what I told her. And she has told me that she is going to change her ways and that she is going to do what I'm telling her to do. And that and another, there's so many things that I could tell you guys, and that sometimes, I'm tired too. I'm tired of cooking. I'm tired of making lunches in the morning. But guys, if I don't do that, it's just money that's going out of my pocket when I can just make it at home and we could have leftovers for the second day. Instead of spending $70 for one time, I could spend less than $70 and cook at home and have leftovers. Guys, either for lunch for my kids or lunch for us, or vice versa, or for dinner again. So guys, those are the littlest things that we spend money that we don't see, that we spend it, but we spend the money, and that's where we're not filling up that for our sanity, for our health. And all of us should be thinking about our health, especially some of us that are getting older. We need to be thinking about our sanity, our health, and our stress level. And by taking a breather and being out from work, being out from the house, taking a trip, even if it's 2 or 3 days, no matter what kind of trip you take, hey, that is for our health. And that I rather go on a trip than eat at a restaurant. That's my way of thinking, because you could either have one or the other. You can't have both, because there's not enough money with prices, the way everything is so sky high, the prices of food, the prices of everything, and yet be able to eat out and save money. So what, if you're asking me, what do I want to do? Do I want to go on a trip and for my health wise, or go out to eat twice a week, or every week one time? No, I'd rather go out and with my whole family and go out and have fun, everyone. And for our, when you're out there having fun, for when you're out there relaxing and you're away from your house and you're saying, you know what, I budgeted, I was able to do this, you're going to feel really, really good. So guys, I've been thinking this a lot, and I wanted to do this because it is a shame that my friends, all they did was work. And either way, look, they worked. Now God's taken them, and they, they left their bills behind. Guys, we shouldn't be stressing about our bills. It's just as long as we make the payment, we shouldn't be stressing. We should be pushing ourselves a little bit to be able to have that extra to pay. But guys, if we can't pay it in 6 months or 3 months, we'll pay it in 6. If we can't in 6, we'll pay it in 9. If we can't in 9, we'll pay it in a year or a year and a half or 2 years, just as long as we're trying to budget and we're trying to put all that we can to be able to pay that. But we shouldn't be killing ourselves and stressing ourselves over a bill, because if we die, the bill will still be behind and you are gone and the bill is still going to be here. So all we have to do is try not to make extra debt, but to be able to take a hold of our debt and try to pay it as soon as we can. Not stress over it, but to pay it as soon as we can. That way we can have fun paying. Have fun saying, you know what, I did it. Maybe I took a year to do it, but I did it. And I have one less debt. So guys, we shouldn't be stressing over debt, because if we die, the debt is going to be behind. So just take your time and try to think that what is better for your health and your sanity than to take some time off away from your home, even if it's for a day, or even if you stay the night at a hotel and you go see something and then you go out to eat that day because you're with your family that day, and then not eat the rest of the month or the second 2 months, not eat out, but be able to go out and eat the day that you go out and eat. Stay out of your house for a day and enjoy your life, and come back with a great attitude and with a strong will to be able to start work again and to be able to start handling your finances again. So guys, this is what I'm going to be doing for this year. I don't know if you guys want to do it right along with me, but you should buy a big jar. Get a big jar, guys. And I'm starting already with this. And my next stuffing, I am going to stuff more money into here. Maybe more than dollars, but I'm going to stuff money here. And guys, I want to stuff as much as I can in here. Stuff it. This time I'm going to fill it up to the top. And when it's full, then whatever amount that I have there, I will decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going to go out with my friends. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking of my friends that died. Go out with my family. God, it gave me one chance to live in this world, and I got to make the best out of it. And enough is enough, and I'm not going to let this stress kill me anymore, because look, my friends, where they're at. And I don't know if they are stressed about anything, but look where they're at. And guys, I don't want to leave this world without having some fun. And since I've never had fun when I was younger, I want to, at my age right now, I want to start going and having some fun. And maybe I can, by having some fun and not stressing as much, maybe I can live a couple extra years. So guys, that's something to think about. Think about your jar. Think about maybe putting it in your desk. That way you could see it grow. And every time you stuff, even if you have $1 or $2 or $5 or $10, stuff that jar. And when it's all the way full, then you can go out with your family and have some fun and come back with a good attitude to start up your bills again and to start up with work and come home relaxed and ready to take over again the following day with work and with saving. So guys, for this coming year, my New Year's resolution is to stuff as much as I can to go out and to continue with my challenges, even if I have to do an extra challenge plus stuffing my jar. If I like my cruise, I might take a week on that cruise or maybe more, since I don't work. And if I like it, guys, I'm going to save. I'm going to stress. I'm going to save. I'm going to penny pinch. I'm going to do what I need to do to be able to achieve to go on my trip. So guys, that's something for you guys to think about. I hope you guys liked my idea. And just remember, this is a passage that we're going through in this world, and that we have to make the best out of it. And I've lost a lot of years through stress and all that. And this coming year, 2023, I'm going to take a hold of my stress and I'm just going to throw it in the garbage, and I'm going to force myself to become better and to be able to get out more and have some fun before God does my calling. So guys, we will see you on my next video. Goodbye.